didn't even try to slow down. Look at the weight they're putting over there. So another project I'm doing is we had this really large shade cloth, and it was really large to hang up, to just clamp up on the fly bridge if we wanted some extra shade around from the sun beating through one of the windows or one side or something. And so instead of going to all the trouble like I did with the windows, just a simple project was I cut the pre-purchased shade cloth in half and then half again, so now we have 4 panels instead of one great big old long one that was too long one way and too tall the other way. And it has these things running through it. It's supposed to help hold it down on one end. It doesn't. We end up having to clamp it anyway, so I just been removing those. I had some leftover bias binding tape from my other projects. Some of it was a blue, some of it was a black. So I just used what I had. And then I ran out, so I'm just like they're doing. I folded it over in half and I'm doing 2 rows of stitches and it'll be good to go. So not everything has to be as complicated if you're not an avid sewer. This is their stitching, and it's just a raw edge. And as you can see, I'm just folding over. I'll do a second row of stitches. I've not been worrying about how straight my stitches are. It's just a project I want to get done. But instead of one great big cloth, it's now going to be 4 more manageable cloths, and I've got 3 of them already taken care of. And like I said, I had some leftover blue, and I had some leftover black. So it's a quick way to make some large shade panels for up on the fly bridge. So I'm ready for your help. I'll get on the other side of it.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. And there you have it. It's so much easier to for Ron to put up, and he just uses these cute little clips. I have scraps of canvas left over from other projects, and I'm going to make a cover for my bicycle seat. The sun's been really giving it a hard time, starting to make it crack. So what I've done is I'm using the pattern fabric, and I just laid it on, I had a scrap piece of it as well. I laid it on top of the bicycle. I drew around the top of the seat. I drew around the edge of the seat, and a couple other lines that will give me a clue of where I want to cut the fabric. And I'm just going to basically do it like a shower cap. And I'm going to be cutting it out basically all the way to here to give a lot. I didn't do this side. I'm just going to duplicate whatever I do over here, and I'm going to make it come down pretty far. and that'll give me room to fold it around and sew in. I'll fold the fabric, I'll put this on the edge of the fabric, turn it over, and stitch it in the casing so I don't have to feed it through later. Thank you. What you think? And there you have it. Another project for Marie. So our chain is wrapped around something, and every time I try to pull the boat either forward or backward, lift the chain or pull the boat forward or backwards to unearth it, it just pulls the bow of the boat down. Ron's getting ready to do something here. I'm not quite sure what. What are you getting ready to do, Ron?
Get pressure off our winch.
Okay.
Use the boat to rip it off. But right now you can't. Every time you pull, you're pulling on the winch, not the boat.
I'm sorry, no matter whether I went forward or backwards.
Yep. Wasn't your fault.
And I could see the bow of the boat was being yanked down.
Yep. Whatever it is down there is pretty big. That's why we need the boat to pull it out.
Well, there's no signs going across saying that not to anchor here.
Nope.
So it's not a cable. It's a tree. It's a tree, or
yeah.
It's got to be a tree because we're up a river.
Yep.
A rock, a tree.
Right now we're up a river without a paddle. Okay, I need you to let the chain out.
All right.
Move backwards.
Backwards again?
Yeah.
We're not going anywhere. When we go, we're going to fill the jar because it's not moving at all. We're staying put. 0 GPS speed. We need to reverse our spinning that we did while we were here.
Yeah, doing good.
I don't have it under any power, just forward, and it's sure spinning.
Give her hard left rudder. Okay, put her in neutral. Put her in reverse. Back her up. Slow down. Put it in neutral. Don't let the current make this happen. Put it like that.
There's 25, and we got 23-foot depth. We should be clearing it pretty soon. We should be clear of it.
Car in the water, approximately 35 yards off of the Wakawachi Marina in the center of the channel of the Wakama River. The vehicle is not visible and is a hazard to navigation. All mariners are urged to transit the area with caution. Break. United States Coast Guard, Sector Charleston, South Carolina, out.
I guess so.
It's not visible?
Just what you always want to hear. We're just a little bit north of Waka Wachi Marina, and we just heard a security come over from the Coast Guard over to VHF radio saying there is a car in the river, in the Waccamaw River, which is what we're on, off of Waka Wachi Marina, which is where we're going past in probably about an hour, and it's submerged in the middle of the channel, and you can't see it, but it's there, so be careful. How do you be careful when you can't see it? This is going to be fun. All right, we are approaching Waka Wachi Marina. I can see it ahead of us. I don't see a car, and I don't see any markers.
How are we supposed to know where this car is?
And I don't know.
Are you going to go out of the channel, or what's your plans?
Well, we're in 30 foot of water, so hopefully. Oh, there's the police.
Oh, it came off of the...
So he came down the boat ramp. And we see a police car at the boat ramp right next to Waka Wachi Marina. And they've got it all taped off with yellow tape. So that must have been how he got in the water. So he came down that ramp. Well, we passed the ramp and we didn't hit anything. That's good. All right, well, we made it safely through. So I still don't know what happened or where the car was, but it wasn't where we were. If it was, I mean, we were in 25 foot of water, so it's possible we could have gone right over it and not known it. But everything's good.
It jarred the whole boat. I saw lightning. Oh no, it's the towels. That's a big log and you can't even see it under there. Okay. We both grabbed a camera. I thought it was another boat that hit us.
We're sitting here at anchor, we're watching TV because it's nasty out. It's actually kind of sprinkling lightly right now. And suddenly the whole boat just jarred, like something hit us. And like Marie says, she thought it was another boat hit us.
I mean, thud.
Yeah, it was a loud thud and the whole boat shook. And so we come running out to see what hit us, and it's this log.
You can't even see how big it is because it's all underwater.
Yeah, just part of it's above the water. And so then of course we ran and grabbed our cameras to try to catch it, but it was already going away. So well, that was interesting. Thanks for watching.